Yo, my name is Julian Melnick, and welcome back to the Console Gaming Channel. That's right, we're button mashers, thumbstick thrashers, and here to have a good time playing video games. Guys, today marks the 1 year anniversary. The 1 year anniversary from when I started my YouTube channel. Yeah, I have made 170 videos. I have gone live 120 times, and I mean, maybe like an extra 5 or 6 times on Twitch. And it's all been here in this 10 by 10 room. It's a small room, a very small room. I mean, I'm touching the wall here, and I can touch the wall there. It's not clean. It's a mess, but you guys don't know that. Now, the reason why I'm telling you guys this is, well, I think it's time that we move on. Yeah, I know, it's a sad moment when you decide you have to make a move like this, but realistically, at any point in your life, you should never stay stagnant. You should always be trying to challenge yourself, regardless of what you're doing, whether it's a creative endeavor or it's just your personal life. You should always challenge yourself to be better. And I realized that I've been playing on easy mode for the past 3 to 4 months. I mean, there's a formula to my videos. Let's break them down real quick. Okay, so we're here, Coffee Station, but let's break down a YouTube video using this equipment. First, you got to have the idea being the YouTube video. Coffee. And while you have this idea, there are precise ways to go about it, right? And so just like this coffee, there's certain ways you want to tell the story. Now, if I was to put all these beans into this thing right here with no filter and pour some cold water over it, guess what? Bad cup of coffee. Same thing with the YouTube video. So there's a certain process that exists, and it's kind of overwhelming at first. There's a lot of different moving pieces. So first thing is, well, we want to measure this out. And just like a YouTube video, you want to be calculated. You want to be able to figure out what the exact intent of your voice is, what kind of video you're going to make. And from there, you kind of go through the process and you just go, okay, so I want to talk about this thing. So we have it measured out, ready to go exactly. And then we're going to put it in here. So this is the part where we are going to start playing with the idea. How are we going to present this? And that's just like the coffee grinds. How fine are we going to do it? How are we going to go about this? So let's, pretty nice, right? Pretty freaking good. So we've processed it. We're ready to go. And now we need to get ourselves into the video process, the shooting process. And of course that requires what? Lights, camera, angles, words. And this is where the problem arises. For me, I've been doing this, making coffee, for the better part of a decade. I worked in it professionally, and I absolutely love making coffee. But I'm not going to lie to you. I get lazy at times. In fact, I use an espresso machine when I want to make a quick cup of coffee, or sometimes I don't even grind it. I buy pre-ground coffee. I know. That's a blasphemy. But when I really want to sit down and make myself a delicious cup, there are certain ways I need to go about it. And this is the way I'm doing it. Now, you're going, why, JD, are you talking so much about coffee when it comes to a YouTube video? Well, my YouTube videos have, become very formulaic, right? I've gotten to the point where I just know the formula. I know what it's going to look like. I know what it's going to shoot like. I know how to work through it. All I need to do is find the subject matter. Well, what if I want to get interesting? What if I want to try something new? What if I want to change my recipe for my coffee to really, change the flavors, see if there's something better? Because I'm going to tell you right now, there are different versions of coffee. There's Kenyan coffees, my favorite. There's some from Costa Rica, Colombia, Ethiopia, and each one needs to be treated differently. If you put the same recipe on all the coffees, you're not going to be extracting the best flavor. You're not going to be having the best experience. You're not going to be enjoying the best cup of coffee. And I feel that with this YouTube channel, with my videos, I've gotten to a point where I've gotten the formula down. I'm now at a point where I know how to shoot a video, edit it, post it online in under 3 hours. That is really wild. And for someone like myself who's put out almost 300 pieces of content in 365 days, you kind of have to do something like that. Well, I figured at this point it's time to really change, to exit that room, to challenge myself more. And well, just like making a fresh new cup of coffee, experiment. And the experimentation comes at a cost. It costs me my comfort, right? So I know how to make this cup. I know how to enjoy this cup every single time. But what happens when I remove the recipe I've always used and force myself not to use it? Change one element. Only work with water that is 200 degrees. Only work with a grind size that is coarse. What happens to the final product? And so I came up with a solution. And that solution is actually quite simple. Honestly, I need to remove myself from that room. The reason is I can't overstate this. I have gotten to a point where I can do this without thinking. Now that is a problem. Let me let this drip out and then we'll go talk somewhere else. So what does that mean for me and this channel? I mean, honestly, nothing. Dang, that's good. I feel like times like these are really, really important. It's important to understand where you're at and when you start to get lazy, when you start to get comfortable, when you start to feel like you're not being challenged anymore. And this is something that I've kind of been dreading because I think of the videos I want to make and like, oh my gosh, that'd be such a dope video to make. And I'm like, oh no, it's too hard. And that right there is where the problem lies. I have been avoiding making specific styles of content. I've been avoiding different challenges. I've been avoiding getting better because, well, I know how to make a quick video that gets views and progresses my channel. That's a problem. That's a big problem. So we're going to say bye to the studio for a little while. It's not going to be permanent, right? You're going to see it every once in a while, but things are just changing. As you guys probably have already noticed, the music's changed a little bit. The style's changed a little bit. And I really just want to get more into what it's like to be a gamer and honestly, the person behind the gamer. That is the most important part to me. Yes, I am a console gamer. I am a button masher and thumbstick thrasher, but more importantly, my name is JD Melnick. I love to drink coffee. I love cooking food on the barbecue, and I really love having conversations with people. Join me in this next phase, in this next year, in phase 2, in this wonderful time, and let's enjoy this next stage in all of our lives. Happy gaming.